Real Madrid wakes up to a shock that could ripple through the entire season, with Dani Ceballos reportedly sidelined until Christmas and whispers that a January exit is now the most likely outcome. The club that has made a habit of planning ahead suddenly faces an urgent decision. Carlo Ancelotti's midfield, already a chessboard of stars and options, would lose a piece that, while never fully settled into a starring role, provided a link between phases, rotation cover, and a tactical profile that suits Madrid's varied demands. The problem is immediate. Waiting to react would invite panic, inflated prices, and the risk that rivals step in first. That's why, according to multiple reports, Juni Calafat has been put on fast-track duty, combing scouting notes and European fixtures to find a player who can slot into Madrid's engine room with minimal risk and maximum upside. Calafat's method is clear and familiar to anyone who has followed Madrid's transfer blueprint. Identify young players who possess not just a current talent, but the DNA to grow inside the club's structure. This winter, it's not about blockbuster names for immediate headlines so much as strategic investments that can be trained, protected, and integrated. Signings that address the present without sacrificing the club's future. 3 names have bubbled up from that scouting stew. Hugo Larsson, a tall, composed Swedish midfielder who has moved to Eintracht Frankfurt and shown glimpses of both technique and tactical intelligence. Kees Smit, the Dutch youngster from AS, whose youth performances have drawn eyes across Europe. And Adam Wharton, the bright English central midfielder whose rapid rise has attracted Premier League attention. These are not household superstars yet, but they fit a profile Madrid has backed before. High ceiling, adaptable, and crucially, still affordable enough to be obtained before a bidding war inflates their value. Each of the 3 offers a different solution. Larsson brings size, passing range, and a calming presence that could suit games where control is paramount. He's the sort of player who can patrol the centre, pick out longer passes, and plug into a high-tempo press without losing shape. Kees Smit offers a more direct Dutch school blend of aggression and creative spark, the kind of young midfielder who can arrive late into the box, take risks, and upset opposing rhythm. Adam Wharton represents that English midfield blend of tenacity and awareness, a modern central midfielder capable of threading passes while winning the ball back with timely intervention. For Ancelotti, who juggles Champions League nights and domestic expectations, any one of these profiles would influence formation choices, rotation logic, and the way Madrid approaches big matches. But this is transfer chess, not a simple shopping list. Florentino Perez and the sporting department know the value of closing a deal early, seal the signing before the sale is officially confirmed, and you avoid last-minute scramble, desperate overspend, and gutting the squad's balance. That drive to preempt the market is why the story matters. If Madrid can quietly agree terms and structure a smart signing before January, they maintain control. If they wait, rivals, and the market itself could make an affordable strategic target suddenly unaffordable. That's the gamble. Sign now and hope the player adapts fast, wait for certainty and pay a premium for calm. Reports say that internal discussions have already mapped out contingency lists and budgets, and the scouting staff has prioritized players who can be introduced to the first team incrementally. On the pitch, the implications are tangible. A winter reinforcement who can reimburse minutes will give Ancelotti flexibility, rotate without losing balance, prepare for fixture congestion, and perhaps shift tactical emphasis in certain games. Off the pitch, securing a young talent early keeps Madrid's long game intact. The club's best transfer combined immediate utility with long-term growth, and the names being discussed fit that pattern. The bigger drama unfolds in January. Will Real Madrid move quickly and quietly, or will the window become a fevered scramble where costs soar and bargaining chips vanish? Either way, the sequence, Ceballos' injury or exit, Calafat's hunt, and the potential arrival of one of these 3 youngsters could be the turning point that defines how Madrid navigates this season's toughest weeks.